Honestly, my arms got tired, so I had to take a break and put my makeup on because this natural hair thing ain't no joke. What up guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Essence and today I'm going to show you how I braid my hair for crochet twists. What I do is I basically part my hair in two halves, back and front, and I separate them. Braid my hair all in the front here, and then when I'm done, I braid my hair in the back going down. The reason why is because I take my braids from the front and I include them in my braids in the back. It'll all make sense once I finish doing it, so let's do this and let's speed this up, shall we? I feel like the easiest way to master braiding your hair for crochet, because you have so much hair and it just seems like this complicated task, divide your hair into two halves, top and bottom. Just make a part going straight across. Then get the back half and just pin it away. After you're done that, you can actually just divide your hair down the middle and then section it down from there, or what you can do is start from the side and make your braids from there. But you basically don't want to be dealing with all your hair at one time. You basically want to go section by section to make it easier. So what I did is I started with this one and I worked my way up. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to do my next half, but instead of starting over here, I'm going to start over here because I want to make sure that the front two braids are equal and they look similar. So I'm basically using the tip of this applicator brush to do my parts because the tip is just pointier. So here's a tip about how I make the front of the braid neat. Now mind you, I am not an expert braider. I'm not even that good at braiding, but remember when you're doing crochet twists or any kind of crochet where you're cornering your hair first, the braids underneath don't need to be perfect. They just need to be flat enough and the parts need to be neat enough, but your actual braid doesn't have to be perfect. So just do your best. So what I like to do is I like to take, so this is my section of hair, and I like to take the front, just a little bit from the front, and what I do is I actually do just a regular braid, not a cornrow onto the head. I do a regular braid so I can make the front of the braid very neat. So I'm not actually gonna pick up any hair. I'm not picking up any hair. I'm just doing a single braid. Then when I feel like it looks neat enough, tight enough, then I start to go back and pick up hair. Honestly, my arms got tired, so I had to take a break and put my makeup on because this natural hair thing ain't no joke. Okay, so I'm finally done the top half. Now this side is way more neater. Grammar, hello. This side is way more neat than this side. I have more braids on this side than I do on this side, and that's probably because I was doing this side like some early hours in the morning and I'm much more like aware and patient with this side. So honestly, it doesn't really matter as long as they're neat enough to get the crochet on, you good. So I'm gonna take all of these braids that I finished here and I'm gonna just get them out of the way. Now what I do is I'm gonna braid the back section. So what I do with the back section is right now I just have it in twists. Obviously you guys know my hair is detangled, moisturized, all of that kind of stuff. So what I'm actually gonna do is take out these twists, and I'm not worried about the back section as much as I am the front. No one's gonna see it or anything like that. So what I'm gonna do is I'm actually gonna braid these braids into the back section of my braids. It will make sense once I show you. So what I'm gonna do is if you hear a lot of background noise, honestly my family is being so loud right now because it's my son's birthday and I have all his family over and stuff, so ignore those lovely people. So what I'm gonna do is usually when I'm making a part for the back of my head, I just guide with my fingers first. I don't go in with the comb. It's too much work. So going with this backside first. Okay, so now that I've made the guide with my fingers, what I'm gonna do is check with my mirror to see how the line actually looks. Way off. Okay, so it's good enough. I don't even think I'm going in with my comb because it looks straight enough. Not a huge deal. What I'm gonna do is I'm actually gonna use this braid here in the end. It's one of the 3 pieces in my braid, okay? So when you're gathering your hair, you take 1 piece, 2 pieces, which is the braid, and 3 pieces. And I'm gonna go ahead and start to braid and use this braid here, the end of the braid, as one of my 3 pieces for braiding. And what that's gonna do is basically, it's gonna help you to not have a whole bunch of ends to have to tuck away. So there we go. So what I'm gonna do, because of the way that I braided it and the way that the hair falls, I'm gonna actually use 2 of these pieces in the braid instead of just 1. These 2 pieces are gonna be 2 of the 3 of my braiding hair pieces. Boom. So we had 1, 2, 3 braids, and all of them are now braided down into these ones. So I'm gonna keep doing that. I'm gonna keep doing that, and I'll come back when I'm almost done. I'm pretty much almost done. I only have maybe about 2 or 3 braids left. So you can see, like, the braids are not perfect at all. I didn't even part them properly. I basically just parted them with my fingers, and I left it at that. What? Whoa, I'm stuck. Oh my gosh. What? What's happening? Guys. I'm like stuck. Oh my gosh. So I braided in a piece of my hair into my hair tie is literally stuck inside of my hair because I braided down pieces of hair that were wrapped around my hair tie back into the braid. So I need to take my braid out so that way I can get the piece of hair out, so that way I can get my hair tie out. Oh no, it's not stuck in the ball there. Almost done. My arms are tired. We need justice. Finally, I'm done. Okay, this is how it looks. Okay, so it's definitely not perfect, but it's doable and it's fine. So the next thing that I'm gonna do is make all of these ends come into one. So I'm basically just gonna braid them together. So now everything is in one. Just take my crochet needle and I just crochet this spot onto one spot of my hair. And that's it. So guys, I am all done. I hope that this was super helpful for you. If this helped you, definitely let me know down in the comments. So question of the day, let me know, have you done crochet before? And if you have, what method did you use? Did you coil your hair? Did you do rubber band method? Or maybe you crocheted on mini twists or mini braids? Let me know down in the comments. I'd love to know. And guys, if you haven't subscribed, make sure that you do that. And that's pretty much it. So thank you so much for watching. I'll see you in the next one.